Very confident. I feel very comfortable with the offense right now. I feel very comfortable with my guys, um, and I think we're going to be pretty good on offense. I'm excited more so than nervous, I would say.
Does that emotion surprise you that you aren't nervous? I mean, it's human nature, starting a new job like that.
Absolutely not. Have you ever heard anything else about me about being nervous?
Point taken.
Yeah, Joe.
Okay, birthday boy. I love me some Joe Burrow, how he handles himself on and off the field, what we saw in college. Is it good to hear these sort of comments from a rookie when he hasn't taken a snap in the NFL? Is it wise?
Could this be the new Joe Cool? I don't know too many rookies that have come in and have been so casual about this. Like when Baker came in, he might have had the same type of confidence, but he was loud. He talked. He wanted everybody to know, everybody in the room, everybody that was listening, I'm the man. I'm going to tell you I'm the man, then I'm going to go prove I'm the man. Joe is real chill. It's almost like every time he talks, I just have that image of him smoking that cigar. And another thing I can appreciate about what he's about to do in the league, there isn't going to be too much of a transition phase where he's lost. Because the offensive system that he was in, what did we keep hearing before he got drafted? It's a pro system. It's a pro system. He looks like a pro. A lot of the offense that he will run under Zach Taylor will look like some of the offense that he ran in college. The reason why he went number one is because it is applicable. What he did in college, the Heisman season, and then what he's going to do in the NFL. I love this. I won't call him Joe Cool yet. He's going to have to win some games. But, man, that's a cool dude right there.
Joe Burrow turned 23 back in December, and that seems really young. But when you think that he is older than Lamar Jackson, he is older than Josh Rosen, and he's, of course, older than all the other rookie quarterbacks that are entering the league this year, you can kind of understand why he comes at it with a different look. But this is going to be a rookie season unlike any other for all of these rookie quarterbacks. And I would say let's maybe tap the brakes just a bit on expecting instant success for Joe Burrow. Consider this. He didn't get a chance to actually work with Zach Taylor in person until a few weeks ago. He just saw a padded defense for the first time this week. He hasn't even really been tackled in practice in an NFL practice yet. So I look at all of this and I love Burrow's confidence, and no, he has never been anything other than confidence. And I don't see it as cocky. It's not look at me. He was asked a question. It's almost a quiet confidence that he has. And I do think he will start right away, and I do think he will have success in this league. But those first 4 weeks, when they say, quote unquote, the bullets are flying and there's actual football being played, having had no summer, no spring with football as a rookie quarterback, I think this is going to be a huge adjustment. I would not think that Burrow's going to light up the league right from go, despite how much I love this kid and I love Zach Taylor and Brian Callahan's offense.
Plays the Steelers defense twice. Plays the Ravens defense twice. Opens up in his first professional game ever against the Chargers, and Brosa and Ingram coming off the end. It's no preseason games, Peter. A last place roster, really, really difficult. And yet, I really, really like it. I like the soundbite. I like I'm not nervous. Listen, last year Sam Darnold gets caught on mic on the sideline saying he's seeing ghosts against the Patriots, and everybody wets their pants about how he's afraid and afraid. We can't have it both ways. He didn't say, I'm going to take the league by storm, and this is my division. He said, I am not nervous. And I would go back a year, back a year in Joe Burrow's life. If he had said going into his last year at LSU, I'm not nervous at all. I'm going to go in, I'm going to take out Saban, I'm going to outplay and beat Tua, people would be like, you're crazy, dude. He did it all. I love the tone of that voice. And Nate, since it's your birthday, I'll give you this as a present. One of my favorite Denzel movies, maybe my favorite Denzel movie. I love Inside Man. And there's that part when he's on the phone, he's talking to Clive Owen inside the bank, and Denzel's the negotiator, he's on the phone, he's just, look, we just want everybody to stay calm, okay? Just want everybody to stay calm. And Clive Owen goes, do I sound calm? Click. And I'm like, that was what I just heard from Joe Burrow. Absolute flat nerves in the middle of a weird Zoom media session. And believe me, he's going to need it in that AFC North, but I couldn't come up with a better soundbite. That's what I want from my quarterback.
Pretty good movie name.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
really
Inside Man's
movie.
awesome. You got Jodie Foster, Plumber, Nate.
Oh, it's a great movie. Great movie.
seen it.
There's a movie that I watched. It's called
I will say
Project Power with Jamie Foxx. Let me say this real quick, Kay.
Talk about it.
Project Power with Jamie
Not a
Foxx.
real movie.
He has this
Not a
scene
real
where
movie.
he's talking. What are you talking about? It's a good movie on Netflix.
Never
listen,
heard of it.
I'm gonna say this. There's a scene. Okay, but listen, let me tell you. Jamie Foxx is talking to a few people in the movie. They're all bad guys. And he says, hey, listen to my voice. Listen to my voice. Am I lying? And it's a scene where he's like, look, what I'm saying is real. And the reason that resonated with me is because a lot of people talk. And a lot of NFL players talk. And sometimes they talk, and as media personalities, we know when they're lying. When you listen to Joe Burrow's voice, is he lying? The answer is no. So I'm right there with you, Kyle. I'm excited for what he's going to do this year.
and we should
a good
say-
example of that.
Oh, sorry, we
You could go, Kay. No, Kay. Sorry, we interrupted you. Go on, Kay.
No, no, no. I wanted
Go
to
ahead.
add, Triggs, I just wanted to add, too, just so everyone knows, he did go on and say that the NFL is a different beast. So it's not like he said that and left. It wasn't an Aguayo, the NFL's, high school is easier, or the NFL is easier than high school. We all know how that ended. So we should say Burrow did go on to acknowledge that though he has played in high-pressure situations like Alabama and the national championship level, that this is a different beast. Go ahead, Triggs, sorry.
I was going to say that last night, and you're right, last night we're watching Hard Knocks, and there's Justin Herbert, quiet as a church mouse, and he's, they're saying, hey, you got to speak, like, you got to be the leader, you got to come out of the huddle here, you got to do these things. And before the draft, when we had him on Good Morning Football, he's like, anyone who knows me knows I am a leader, and I am a vocal guy, and I'm anything but quiet. Those are words. Those are things that you say. Joe Burrow, there's no question about it. Some of those things, to Nate, Kyle, and Kay, your points, it's almost like it's innate. Like, this is in him. And I don't know if Tua and Herbert are immediately going to be talking that way. Burrow's a special breed. He's one of those guys that comes right in and has no doubts.